morning, Salem High. I'm John.
And I'm Annie.
And today is Friday, January 20th of 2017. In today's show, we have your introduction to the national news, fact or fake, and we'll take a look at the math and English teachers that are preparing their students for the respective MCAS. But first, the announcements.
Any girl who is interested in playing softball this spring must fill out the mandatory sign-up sheet on Coach Feener's door, room 104, by the end of school on Monday, January 23rd.
For our first segment, we asked math and English teachers how they're preparing their students for MCAS testing for this year. Let's go to that now. So, hey, Mr. G, what are you doing to prepare your students or your lower classmen for MCAS?
They're developing their close reading skills and analysis skills.
My mask?
Yeah.
What about my mask?
Why are you wearing the mask?
Because I'm allergic to MCAS, so I have
Me
to.
too!
Hi.
We just made a really great study guide. That's not it.
I just listen to what Miss Noyce tells me.
I'm Miss Noyce. I'm actually the boss.
Well, we like to look at all of the old MCAS questions to see where common mistakes were made to ensure that our students will not make those this year.
So for the math MCAS, we are just practicing our math every day and just doing MCAS type problems until we get there.
We show up every day and we're awesome. And awesome is contagious.
And we make posters like this.
We make beautiful posters so they learn their vocab. And if they forget their vocab, they can learn it again. Basically, that's it.
It's like a million pages long. Did you see?
Lots of skills.
It's like an 8-page long study guide. Ugh, please just do the study guide.
Those are some great preparations. Now we have a new segment called Fact or Fake, where we go around telling students a statement and they have to guess if it's true or not. See how many you can get right.
Fact or fake? Florida is the happiest and least stressed state in the U.S.
Fake?
Fake.
This is fake. The real answer is Hawaii. There is no such thing as a warm-blooded fish.
There's no such thing as warm-blooded fish. That's a fact.
This is fake. There is one kind, called the Opa.
Well, they're going to be extinct soon anyway.
Probably. If you laugh while being tickled, it's actually a form of panic.
Fact. That's a fact.
This is a fact. Bubble wrap was first sold as wallpaper.
Fake.
This is a fact. Bubble wrap was in fact sold as wallpaper. Psychological research suggests that pretending not to miss someone will trick your brain into actually not missing them.
False.
This is fake. School lunches are healthier than prison meals.
Fact.
This is fake. School lunches are not healthier than prison meals.
Finally, we bring you a new segment that gives you some insight on current events in the world outside of Salem High School. Let's go to Gina for a look at Russia and the presidential election hacking scandal.
Go ahead.
For our first national news story, did Russia hack the U.S. election? In December, the FBI said that in mid-2015, hackers stole sensitive information from senior party members of the Democratic National Committee, including internal emails. In the weeks before the presidential election, there were public leaks of that information. Both the CIA and the FBI have said that Russia sought to intervene in the election to help Trump defeat Hillary Clinton. Russia has consistently denied the hacking. Initially, Donald Trump argued that the Russians were not responsible for the hacking on January 11th. He seemed to have changed his mind.
I think it's ridiculous. I think it's just another excuse. I don't believe it. I don't know why. And
as far as hacking, I think it was Russia.
Senator John McCain, meanwhile, has said that Russia was in fact responsible and that this is an act of war.
But the fact that they were able to do what they did is a threat to national security because they intended, obviously, to have an effect. And that is an unacceptable situation. In the broadest context, it is an act of war, but you respond differently to different acts of war.
With new questions surfacing every day about Trump's ties to Russia, this is an issue we will be following closely. For the SHS News, I am Gina.
And that just about wraps it up for this week. This has been the Salem High News. Take care and see you next week.
Deuces.